Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode had this cool right here, and pretty much what this is a smart doorknob. If you guys can see, for the one that we got right here is a brand called Geek or Geek Smart. And you see right here they mention how it does give you guys multiple ways for you guys to access it or open it. So you do have the option to use a fingerprint on top, you do have a passcode option, and you do have app control. And I believe it does have a key option, but we'll figure out that in a second when we do open up the inside to see what's included. If you guys look inside right here, they show you guys what door is compatible when you guys do use it. So it only works for these door and not these. So if you do have a lock on top and this one is fine, or you can just use it by itself. So the product itself is a doorknob and also a lock option to lock it itself. But if you guys want to add extra security, you can choose to add another one on top. And if you guys turn inside right here, they do provide guys more specs and features about the product. So it does give you guys a phone unlock option with app control, fingerprint access, passcode access, data security option that's encrypted. Very easy to install it, because all you guys need to do is have a Phillips screwdriver to install it. If you guys already have everything all preset in terms of the drill, holes, etc. for a doorknob. They mention how it does have a view and unlock history, so that way you can see when you guys unlocked it and who opened it. And they mention how it does have a shared user option, so that way you can share with your friends or family. And supposedly for the product, it does work with Alexa and Google Assistant, so you can probably use that to actually open it if you guys don't want to walk all the way to the door to open it, which is pretty cool as well. So that is everything that's on the package. Let me actually open up to show you guys what the inside looks like and what is actually included. So inside there's a box. If you guys to open it, first the inside right here, they do provide you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. Underneath that, we do have a little pad. If you guys do take it out, we do have all the different parts inside in terms of doorknobs and accessory. Let's take it all out to show you guys what's included. So let's start with the box first. So first thing in the box, you can see that it does provide you guys a key. So like I mentioned, they do give you guys a backup key option for you guys to open it if you guys do need to. And the inside right here, we do have more stuff. Let's take it all out. So inside they do provide you guys all these different parts for you to use. So here is the first part that you guys need to use to install the product. So that way it can fit the part through right here when you guys do open it. It does have the option for you guys to push this part right here to change the different axes if you guys do need to. And then for this side right here, they do provide you guys the different screws and the different part for you guys to use to mount this part right here, probably on the wall. And then here's this part right here if you guys need to use it. I'm assuming this part right here is probably for you to put it into the wall so that way it won't damage anything when you guys do set it up. But for this test, we're not going to show you guys how to install it onto the wall. We're just going to show you guys how to use it right here when we do put it together. So that's everything that's included inside the box. So 2 more screws here and 1, 2, 3, 4 screws here. Where they mount this part right here and probably the other part right here as well. And that's pretty much everything that's included in the box. The very last thing that we have right here is actually doorknob. So let's do take it out. Here is what it looks like. So you can see how this part right here is already all connected, but you guys have to take this part out in order for you to set it up, because there's a wiring right here for you guys to connect, and you guys have to connect this part right here onto this part right here. And you can see for both part right here, it does have an arrow on both sides. Same thing for this one to show you guys which side is up. So that way when you guys do set it up, you guys want to make sure it goes this way. And it should go inside like this through the door when you guys do set it up. But here's what it looks like on this side. So this part right here should turn on when you guys do connect it, and power on when you guys do recharge it. So this part right here should be the passcode option. Top part right here, we got a fingerprint option for us to use. And if you guys do open this part right here, there should be a part for you guys to open it. So you guys have to pull it out and then turn it. Once you guys pull it out and turn it, you can see right here we do have a slot for you guys to use the key to open it. Which are the 2 keys I showed you earlier right here. So once you guys put it inside, you guys can turn it to unlock it and lock it. And once you guys are done, you guys can close it back up. And that is what it actually looks like on this side. Where for the other side right here, there's not much to it. It's just a doorknob option for you guys to turn left and right. Same thing for this side when you guys do use it. Turn left and right to open and close it. But on top right here on the other side, it does have a set button that you guys can use to set up the product. And it does have the 2 holes on both sides here and this side as well, for you guys to use a screw to screw everything together to mount it. And when you guys do feel the overall weight of the product, it definitely has a little bit of weight to it. But when you guys feel the materials on here, it does feel like a high quality material. And at the bottom right here is where you guys want to plug in cable, which is USB-C to recharge it. So what I'm doing right now is to plug it in to show you guys how to charge it. So right here I do my cable. If you guys do plug it in, once you guys do plug it in, it starts charging. So it's hard for you guys to see whether it's charging or not, because we don't have it all set up just yet. So what I'm doing right now is to set everything up to show you guys what it looks like if you guys would use it, and then we'll connect it on the app. So I'm gonna take this part out, and then what you guys want to do is put this part on. You guys will make sure to put it on correctly. So whether your door is on this side or the other side, that is totally up to you guys when you guys do use it. And it should fit through the hole like that. And then for this side right here, you guys can fit it in like this. If you see how when we do turn it, it does work. So you guys open it and close it. But what I want to do right now is to connect the cable together first. So I'm gonna bring up the cable, put this through, put this back in right here. But before we push it in all the way, I do want to connect the cable. So I'm actually do that first. It's gonna be hard for me to show it here. So I'll just connect it first. So once we have it connected, you guys want to hide this cable in between your door when you guys do set it up. But for this test, we'll just leave it out to show you guys what it looks like. So now what I'm gonna do is plug in cable again. And once we have it plugged in, now I want to turn on the app to connect it and show you guys how to turn it on, etc. So the app that you guys want to download is called Geek Smart. If you guys don't have it, you guys want to download it first. So let's go to that first. Alright, so as I'm looking in the instruction manual, it seems like the reason why it's not working is probably because we don't have the battery inside. It does require 4 AAA battery, and you guys need to insert inside right here. And since we don't have any screwdriver that's provided, I need to get my own screwdriver and the battery put inside. And they recommend that when you guys do use it, you don't want to use a rechargeable battery. You do want to use a regular battery. So I'm actually go get the screwdriver first and some battery to see what actually looks like in the inside and whether or not we need to put the battery inside, so that it won't turn on right now. Alright, so we got my screwdriver right here. I want to unplug it first. If you guys do open it. Once you guys do open it, inside right here, you can see that is where you can put in battery. So it's not included. So you guys don't have your own one when you guys do use it. Otherwise it will not work. So let's put it in. If you guys look very carefully on here, it does have plus and minus. So that way you guys know which side to put it in. So this one goes in like this. This one goes in like this. This one like this. And this one like this. Once you guys got it in, you can close it back up. Alright, so once we got the battery in, you can see how it does turn on. So we have to do plug in cable again. Now it's charging. So we do tap right here. You can see how it does work. So in order for us to actually use it, I do need to connect an app. So this is what the app looks like. So if your first time using the product, you do want to press the plus button on top. And you guys want to select what you guys do have. So in this case right here, it should be the K02, which is this one right here. And it does provide instruction to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. So I'll touch the wicket and press next. And right there, found the device. So I'll connect it. And when you guys do connect it, it'll probably tell you guys to connect it onto a 2.4 network. Alright, so we got all connected. And see how I do have 2 of them. This is the other one that I've reviewed from this brand before. And that one is not as cool as this one. This one definitely is much cooler in terms of overall design. But if I do tap this one here, here's what the app looks like. So we do have all these different controls on here for you to use. So you do have the click to unlock, you have the member management, temporary code, log option, and setting. So let's give it a try and see how it does work. So I do hold on to it, and when I do press right here, it's kind of hard for me to use 2 hands. But if I press and hold it, that pretty much opens it, and that locks it, you can see. So open, and it does give you a notification on top, and it locks it automatically. And like I mentioned, there's a lot of different ways for you guys to open it and close it. There's a fingerprint option, there's a code option, there's a key option, and there's also the app control that I just showed you guys right now. So now let me show you guys how to use the other options available on here. So the way how you guys use everything else on here in terms of fingerprint option and code, you guys want to press right here. And you guys want to manage which member you guys do have. So then feel free to add more if you guys want to. But for right now, we'll use mine. So you can see right here, it does give you guys a fingerprint option or the code. Let's say for example, if you guys do the fingerprint option, it'll show you guys what you guys need to do to add it. So what I'm going to do is press and hold the fingerprint on here. So I'm actually see if I can show you guys both at the same time. So I'm going to press start. And it does turn blue, so that means it's ready. So I do press on it. Now we do have the fingerprint on here, and we do have the option to name it. So let's do right index finger for now. And now it's ready. So let's give it a try. So I do press it. It does work. Try again. It does work. And I guess for closing, you guys can't really close it. It closes automatically. You can see right here. Now let's try the other option, which is code. So I go back here, press on myself, add a code. It tells you guys to use any code from 8 to 10 digit. So I'll just press a simple one for now. We'll try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Confirm. And we'll click start. And now we do have the code option on here. So I'll try out the code and see if it actually works. Alright, so if you guys do give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Press right here. And it turns on. And pretty much unlocks it. And you can see and hear how it actually locks by itself because we do have the auto lock option set. I believe if you guys press on setting right here in the bottom, you do have the option to turn off the auto lock option if you guys want to. And also, you can see right here, it does give us an option to mute the lock noise if you guys don't want to hear the lock and turn the noise when you guys do lock it and lock it. You also have the option to send a temporary code if you guys want to just use a temporary code maybe for like your staff to use at your Airbnb or something. And this side right here, we got the log that show you guys when you guys do use it, how many times you guys use it, etc. So that is pretty much how you guys use the fingerprint option, the code option, and the app option. Now make sure the key option. So for the key option, like I mentioned, all you have to do is just pull it to open it, pull it out, turn it. If you guys use the key to unlock it, just go like this and turn. So once you guys turn the key on here, that is how you guys unlock it. Compared to the other side right here, that means locked. You can see. So right means lock and left means unlock. You can see. So that is how you do the key option. And like I mentioned, once you have it done, just push it back and it clips back in place to lock it. So if I do press on it, this is what the screen looks like if you guys want to generate a code or temporary code. And in terms of the Alexa option and Google Assistant, I don't see any option on here, so maybe in the future they will have it. I'm not sure why they label on the packaging, but I don't see it on here. And like I mentioned, if you guys want to share the device with family or friends, you guys can tap right here on top. And you can press on this button right here to share a device with other family members if you guys do want to. And that is pretty much everything that's on the product. And you see, very easy and very simple for you to set it up and very easy to actually use as well. Obviously for this video, like I mentioned, I won't show you guys how to install it. But if you can see how when you guys put it all together, it's actually very easy. And the way how I use everything on here in terms of the fingerprint option, the key option, the code option, and also the app control option on here, everything definitely does work and very easy for you to use as well. If there's any issue about the product is the fact that how it does not provide you guys a lot of stuff in terms of how it does not provide you guys the cable for you to recharge it. It does not provide you guys a screwdriver for you to open up the screw. And it does not provide you the battery for you guys to use as well. And it does not provide you guys the Alexa or Google Assistant option on here when I do use it. Unless if I'm using it incorrectly or something, but as of right now, I don't see that option on here. But in terms of everything else that we do have right here, and we see it definitely does work. And I do like it a lot. Definitely a very high quality product when you guys do use it. But that is everything that's on the product. Now to go unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this part, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. If you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality smart doorknob to use in your apartment, whether if you guys want to use a home or your Airbnb or hotel or whatever, that pretty much gives you guys the option to use a lot of different ways for you to open it, whether it be the app control, the fingerprint option, the code option, or even key option as well. Then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.